They raped and brutally beat a girl. It changed her to be ruthless killer. I hope you enjoy it. The movie opens with Julia going to her date house. She get there, and Pierce opens and he invite her inside. Pierce tell her from the moment he sees her, he cannot stop thinking about her. And they both drink champagne, but when Julie lean for kiss, he walks away. Next Julie feel dizzy, and see 4 guys standing very blurry. And one guy saying oh boy. Next scene we see a car pulling over at lake, and 2 guys dumping a body at shore. It was Julia. One guy inject her with something, and she wakes up very badly beaten and bruised. The 2 guys leaves her there. Julia then walks to the city, and reach her apartment. Then she sees herself in the mirror. While taking bath she cry frantically. For few days Julia cover herself, and go to the same bar by herself. Then we see that Julia works as nurse, and that she was on break. While at bar Julia hears girls talking about therapy that is only for rape victims, and the therapy was taking the power back from the people who stole it from them, and about extreme vengeance. Julia then goes to toilet, and asks the girl if what they were saying was true, and that she was raped, but the girl laughed and left. While she was leaving, a girl named Sadie comes from behind, and tell her that the therapy was real and gives her card to call him. While at work, Julia sees one of the guys who raped her. In flashback we see 4 guys brutally raping her. Next we see Julia at therapy, the therapist, and ask her why she didn't go to hospital or go to police. She respond by saying I like those people to suffer like I did. He told her if she was looking for personally vengeance, he can't help her. But told her they will tackle the problem and she will hold her own power. But there are condition that she will give her everything to the therapy, and if she take matter on her own hand, there will be severe consequence. When she comes home, the same girl was waiting for her, and said, her training starts now. She then breaks her glasses and told her she is stunning just the way she is. The 2 then goes to a bar. At bar she teach her how to trap any guy, without saying a word. At a therapy, Julia talks about her childhood and her attempt to suicide. But still we don't see the therapist face, only his voice. She told him she saw Adam, one of the rapists, but he told her to not make it personal. One night, at bar, Julia seduce a guy by just looking, makes him to follow her to her apartment. And she take her clothes off, and they start to have sex, but at the background we see Sadie with camera recording. But all of a sudden bunch of people came, and Sadie then cuts of his penis, then they kill him. The next day, Julia sees Adam in the hospital, and her boss told her they will remove a mule from his back today. The surgery went well, but Julia attempted to do else, but she remember what the therapist said. Next scene we see Julia yet again killing another man, but this time by herself, and she called Adam. He was shocked seeing she called, and told her he will like to meet her. Next, Sadie sees the blood on her and asks her where she gets the blood from. She said there is really bad men out there, but Julia warned her she can't go against his will, and tell her to never do it because she has seen the consequences. At morning, the murder surfaced the news that man was brutally killed and castrated. At hospital, Julia tried to make a move on her boss to kill him, but refuses and asks her what is wrong with her, and told her to meet him in his office, but she leaves. She goes to bar to meet Adam. Sadie was following her. Adam told her he was very sorry, that he wished could stop them. She told him he was not like them, that she saw that. Adam said he will do anything for her. She asked him she want to meet the other 2, but not Pierce, because she wants some time to meet him. After Sadie told the therapist what happened, he orders them to go to her apartment, and also to look after Pierce, because he feel like she will do something to him. Then Julia goes to club with Adam to meet the 2 guys. She met with them and the 3 start to dance and have drink. She then kiss Adam and seduce the 2 guys. She then give them a drink. All of them feel dizzy, and pass out. She strips them down, and castrate all of them. She then blinded Adam saying he will not stand and see anymore, then she leaves. When she goes to Pierce's home for revenge, he was already dead, and someone knocks her out. Then she wakes up in the hospital table, and the therapist walks around saying he warned her. We finally see the therapist with a knife. All of a sudden he hear a noise. When he look around he sees Sadie dead, and Julia attack him from behind. He shoots her, Sadie stabs him, she was playing dead, and Julia decapitate his head. When things seems over, Julia shoots Sadie dead. And she leaves the building. The end.
Please subscribe for more movie